Welcome back to the Rogue Wave podcast, the frequency for all things pop culture and the disruptors behind it. Again, every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we do this on Facebook.com/Rogue Matter Podcasts. And join the movement. Go Rogue, RogueMatter.com. All right. It's still the holiday week. We usually take this week off, but we're here for you out there. And the fact that they launched Wonder Woman. So I was thinking about all these different things we can do that are Christmas movie related, because that's a big thing. I figured originally maybe the top 5 Hassan Christmas movies, which we can still do. We can still do a nice countdown of Hassan's Christmas movies.
Well, if I don't celebrate Christmas, I wouldn't have Christmas movies, though.
That's not necessarily true, though. They're still a genre. It's Christmas movies. Right?
Yeah.
I
would have seen them. I don't know if I would categorize them in a top 5 position. But
my all-time favorite Christmas movie is Love Actually, which the ironic part about that is that movie. It's one of those like guilty pleasure kind of movies. Like you kind of just you catch it on cable every year because they play it around this time, and eventually you're like, damn, I really love this movie. And then you kind of like hide it, but then you realize, like, you read like all these articles and it's like everybody has the same feel. Like there's so many people that are like, Love Actually is my favorite movie. And you're like, oh, I'm not the only one. So it's actually my favorite Christmas movie. It's just such a nice movie.
Okay.
What's your favorite Christmas movie? Even though you don't celebrate Christmas.
Probably Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas.
It's a solid entry.
Some say. Some don't. Some don't feel that way.
Not as good as the original National Lampoon's Vacation. Far superior to the European Vacation, though. Far superior.
Or Vegas Vacation.
Oh, I don't even. Okay, actually, no, I take that back.
Right.
I think.
Does that mean it doesn't exist since you don't count it?
Vegas Vacation is also better than European Vacation. Only because he calls himself Nick Papagiorgio. That's it. That's all I remember about that movie. And it's pretty good. I kind of like it. I kind of dig that. So, you know what movie?
Anyway, Christmas Vacation would be my favorite movie.
You know a Christmas movie that I think is extremely overrated? Elf.
I've never seen
Will Ferrell's great, but what's that?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Elf? Really?
No, Michael, because I don't have Christmas movies.
I know exactly what we're going to do this time next year for our segment. We're going to do a retro review. Elf.
This time next year, you'll be on to something else. You'll have totally forgotten about it.
That is an accurate statement.
Yes, I know. Which is why I'm comfortable with you saying it this time.
That is plausibly,
okay, that sounds great. I'll be there.
Plausibly accurate, unless I put it in my calendar. If I put it in my calendar a year from now, the notification will pop up and I'll go, oh yeah, we were supposed to do that. Yeah, we ain't got no time for that.
Exactly. It's exactly what I expect.
Marvel just announced they will be transmitting all of their movies right into our brain.
Right into no, not into our brains. They will be transmitting their movies right into your brain. That's that will kind of complete the circle of the weirdest decisions that movie theaters have made in the last like 2 or 3 years. We're going to give all these movies to Michael Dolce. What? Why? Because this is going to be great. Because trust me, it's going to be great.
Because I was trending on Twitter, and
yes,
so, it made sense.
2,000 people said give it to Dolce, and so the movie's like, here you go, beam him right into Dolce's head, whether he likes it or not.
Like,
he's not even going to ask for it.
It's got to be true. I mean, I just scroll endlessly. I can't get to 2,000 people. Got to be true. This has to be what people want.
Exactly. This is what movie executives base their entire living on.
I definitely don't even want that. I got to be honest. There's no part of me that would. There's no part.
Come on, all of Phase 4, and people would have to come to you, and you would have to act them out for the genuine audience,
yeah,
or the general audience in English. Okay, all right. So, Elf, you hate Elf.
No,
I've never seen Elf.
It's overrated. My wife loves it, and she makes us watch it every year. And I'm always.
It's a Will Ferrell movie, right?
Yeah, I guess it's not that overrated. I think it's like every Will Ferrell movie though, where it just kind of grows on you after a while. But like, I don't know.
You know what's overrated Christmas movie is A Christmas Story. I love that movie. but it's an overrated. It's overdone. It's overbaked.
I don't disagree with you.
You know, it's a good movie. It was really better when I was young, where all of those jokes were new before everything became meta, and so it was meta before meta was even a phrase that people used. But now it's just kind of like, like a fanciful tradition that everybody really enjoys. But do those jokes really land anymore? Does the dad having a giant
skip over it when it's on?
A giant leg, lamp in the window? Is that really funny anymore? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I skip over it.
Or the strange racism of the Chinese Christmas with them singing "Deck the Halls," which is like, wow, wow. In today's world, this doesn't work. Doesn't work because, like, in the 90s, Gal Gadot having sex with a complete stranger in someone else's body would not be considered rape.
No,
everybody, all the dudes would be like, "Hell yeah, hell yeah!" But now, even the guys are like, "Hey, that's not right. This is wrong on so many levels."
They're saying it's not right, but they're still.
Well, there's some people out there who genuinely think it's not cool. I mean, there are some people who are.
Oh, it's not cool if you can't remember it. I mean, that's.
You are the wrong person to talk ethics with, obviously. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. There's your Christmas movie. Elf.
Real quick, everyone does the Die Hard a Christmas movie. I don't even want to touch that. That was one of the thoughts that I had, was like, oh, will we tackle this debate? No, this debate, I don't even care about it. But what it did think about was, no matter what, it's undeniable. It is a Christmas themed movie. Like, it is, the setting is Christmas, right? Yes. So what are other notable Christmas set, where Christmas is the setting? And we were talking about this off air. You had a great one, which was Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon, yeah.
Which was also Shane Black. Yes. And you go through the list. Shane Black I don't think he's written a movie that has not taken place during Christmas, with the exception of Monster Squad, which was Halloween.
Well, I don't know. I can only think of two.
But there was also not Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. What was the other one that he did? He did another movie that also was set during Christmas movies. Yeah, Shane Black Christmas movies. Yeah, he's the king.
Lethal Weapon. There's
it was Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Okay, and Lethal Weapon and Iron Man 3.
Last
3. Boy Scout was Christmas? Was that Christmas?
That wasn't Christmas. I don't know. It's what it says. And look, tour.com can't be wrong. I mean, it's tour, right?
Okay. I don't remember Christmas aesthetic in The Last Boy Scout.
Yeah.
But I might be wrong. I haven't seen it in a long
Lethal
time.
Weapon, Iron Man 3. Man, what is this guy's thing with Christmas here?
He likes Christmas. He's all right. He's entitled. He makes good movies. He writes good movies that takes place during Christmas. If he was Chris Terrio and he wrote a percentage of sucky movies that took place at Christmas, I'd be making more hay out of it. But this is
true, really, actually. Nothing. This is true. The end result does matter, right? Like people wouldn't be complaining about HBO Max like me if Wonder Woman 1984 was any good.
I don't think it was. I think the problem with it is that the gatekeepers, according to the article you read, are not able to say it's no good. And I think that's one of the main problems with it. So it's not that it's no good. It's just that we can't get consensus that it's no good.
Yeah. And isn't that in and of itself the greatest gift at all?
I don't know what you're talking about now.
Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've been drinking a lot of egg. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. We have New Year's coming up. Happy New Year to everybody. And we will be back next week with more of the pop culture news you guys love to talk about.
We'll be back next year.
Ooh. That joke never gets old.
Which is why I make it
next week. Year.
Rogue Wave.